Alright, I thought I would do a little video on how to do my photo canvas transfers, because I get a lot of people that ask me how I do them, and I just want to show you guys how I actually do it and how I make it unique. Well, this is one of my finished ones, well, almost finished ones. I've already taken the paper and everything off. So what you do is you start with a blank canvas, print off a picture. These are all my photographs, so they all are special to me. And what I do is I use a gel gloss medium to adhere the pictures to the canvas. So I've got this, it's the Artist Loft gel gloss medium. I got this at Michael's. It works great. You can use Liquitex, you can use, I've heard of people using Mod Podge. So whatever works for you, this works really well for me. So what I do is I put a few drops on there, brush it on, and I lay my picture on top of it. You want to make sure that your picture is the mirror image, unless you don't mind it being backwards from how you took it. Lay it on there, flatten it out. Because canvas has a blank middle, I set mine on a couple DVD cases and use a brayer to roll it out flat so I don't have so many bubbles and things on it when I go to rub the paper off. Then I let it sit for 24 hours. And right here are 5 more pieces that I need to finish for my art show this weekend. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So give me a second to get myself ready. So what I do is, doesn't matter what picture you use, you want to have something that you want to transfer onto a canvas. You want to get the back of your paper wet, and I'll tell you, this can get a little messy. If you don't mind having ink on your hands for a while, then this is perfect. If you do, then I would say don't do it, because your hands will end up looking like mine. And I have used soap and water to try to clean it off already. This is from 4 pieces. So you get the back of your paper wet, pull out the sides. It can be a rough edge, it doesn't matter. Each piece is going to be unique, and that's what I love about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just tear the edges off. See, as you can tell, it already starts to get onto the canvas. Like I said, you want it unique. So the next step is to rub the back of the paper off and leave your picture on there. Depending on how wet you get it, if you don't get it wet enough, it will be very hard trying to rub the paper off. I do like to make sure that my entire canvas is basically sopping wet, because as you can tell, you can get more of that ink on your fingers. So you just continue to rub it off, and this can be quite taxing to do, which for me, I don't mind. I sell these. People find them unique. I find them unique. You can use whatever you want. I mean, if you've got a printer that will print 11 by 14s, do 11 by 14s. If you got one that'll print on regular copy paper onto to fit like a 16 by 20, do a 16 by 20. So whatever size paper you can get a hold of and find a canvas that'll do, you can do that. Or you could take a larger canvas and do multiple pictures on it, not just one. So as you can tell, it is starting to see the color, kind of, sort of, from the picture below. And as you can also tell, it is starting to tear the edges on here. So, and that's fine. I mean, again, it makes the piece unique, and you want unique. You don't want it perfect for everything. So let's see if I can get the rest of this paper off. And like I said before, you want to make sure you print this out, regular copy paper, mirror image, so it goes the right direction that you took the picture. I have an Epson that I use. I just have regular Office Max brand paper that I have used to print them on. Find what works for you. Some people do this on wood. Try it. I haven't tried it myself on wood, but I'd like to see how well it transfers. See how well my pictures show up on the wood. May have to try that for next summer. As you can tell, most of the paper is almost off. And you can tell it looks what? It almost looks like a painting. And that's one question that I get all the time. They ask me if I painted this, and I'm going, no, this is just a photo transfer. But it's got that unique old world distressed look to it that I love about this thing. And each time you do a picture, and it could be the same picture, each time it's going to be different. So, almost got all of this rubbed off. Finish it up. A lot of loose little papers, which are fine. You can rub it all off, brush it off. Anything else? Off edges. And I have to say, this is probably one of my better sets of pictures I've done. They actually turned out pretty decently. And see, now this is ready. What I'll do now is once I get all of them done, I will put another coat of that gel gloss medium. Well, of course, after I sign it, I'll put another coat of that gel gloss medium over top of it to seal it in, and then you can put a ribbon on it to hang it, or put a hook on it, whatever suits you. As you can tell, right here, this little hole, again, the paper just ripped right there, but you know what? I like it. It looks cool. And so, this is my lovely Point Betsy on canvas. Thanks for all watching.